Well, Lakes Area Community Television is here at the High School Media Center. It is the Forest Lake Area Schools project update. This is an open house, and all the public is allowed to come in and see what's going on with the facility bonds since it was passed, and all the projects that are happening and the upgrades that are taking place. And we're here with Linda Madsen, and she is the superintendent of Forest Lake Area Schools. And thank you for joining us. And this open house, there's a lot of people here tonight. There's a lot of excitement.
There is a lot of excitement. We're so happy for all the people that have come out to see all of the plans and talk to administrators, architects, and project managers.
And this is an exciting project. Can you tell me a little bit about what particularly is exciting to the superintendent?
Well, I think that every building in the district is being touched, so that's really exciting because there's a piece of the bond for everyone to be excited about and to look at. So every elementary school, transportation, the CLC moving to Southwest, the new 7-8 building and the new 9-12 building, every aspect of the district is being touched, so that's very exciting.
And how's the process coming so far?
We have had so many meetings, and that's been a very positive thing. We've been very busy in a lot of ways. We're meeting with students, we're meeting with staff members, again, talking to the architects and the project managers who do a fabulous job of listening to us, also being very aware of what was passed and the budget within which we need to work. Coming back, changing plans, bringing them back, saying, is this it? And we just kind of have that continual work all the time on that. Also going off-site. We were looking at greenhouses, looking at schools. Alexandria built a new high school, so getting some ideas from there, looking at flooring for the gym. So a lot of different places to get ideas.
And the process, will it be fairly smooth for students?
I think it will be. I think there's some really good transition plans in there, but at the high school, we will be building the new science center, and that also has the ag department as well. Then students will have to be moved into that, and then we'll take another section of the building and remodel that. So it'll be in stages. So there will be a year or year and a half where there will be a lot of moving. But I think the end result and the excitement, it'll be worth it, and I know the kids will adapt and do great, and so will the staff.
I'm Andy Faulkner with ICS Consulting. I'm the construction manager for the secondary projects at the Forest Lake Schools. And just going to go through some of the phasing that we're working on so far. The first set of plans here is the high school plans. And what we're doing this summer is we're starting with the parking lot. The parking lot has to get done in order for us to start some of these classroom additions. The classroom addition displaces an existing parking lot, so that's the purpose of that. Once that parking lot's completed, then we can start getting into the overall additions of the project. Carry those through until we get the science classroom addition completed, and then that will serve as our classroom where we will move some of the interior classrooms into that science classroom in order to renovate those classrooms during the school year. That is typical and carries through the end of the project until we reach the fall of 2018, when we will then put the final lift of paving on the parking lots, finish the interior renovations. That's kind of the high school in a nutshell. The 7-8 building, the existing Century Middle School, or Century Junior High, will begin in May of 2017 with the two additions, the classroom addition and the gym addition, and that will just carry through consistently through August of 2018. That summer of 2018, we'll do some interior renovations of some of the existing classrooms as well. So both the 7-8 building and the high school will be complete of August in 2018, which we will then carry on over to the Southwest building and do the interior renovations and the exterior work out there, which includes a new parking lot and a couple playgrounds.
Well, I'm here with Rob Raphael at the open house for the construction of the school district, the new improvements, and I would like to ask you, Rob, how's it going overall, and what has been the board's participation thus far?
Yeah, well, so far it's been really exciting. We've been really in the planning phase, kind of like when we were doing the bond initially, it was all about laying out a vision for where we wanted the buildings to be, but now it's about making that vision real by bringing in all the different players. Like, one of the things to think about as a school is that it's all about academics. The buildings need to be made in a way that support academics, that support kids moving in and out of the buildings, parents coming and going. And so that's what's happening now, is that in each school where we're doing changes, we're meeting with the teachers, we're meeting with the principals, we're meeting with the parents to figure out that the getting the changes right so that all those groups, their needs are met, and so that academically we end up with a much stronger school, and that the money is spent in a way that really supports our mission, which is getting these kids educated.
And at the board level, what is the approval process as this takes place?
Well, we don't get involved, like the board member doesn't come in and say, oh yeah, it has to be like this, it has to be like this. Our job is to be the kind of the final say in saying, yeah, these groups have all come together, they've all put their input, and at the end of the day, our job is to say, yeah, that's what we want to do. So we're not coming in and saying it has to be like this, because really our employee groups and our parents and even our students that come in and talk to us, they're the ones that really know these schools inside and out, especially when you get into the elementaries where board members come in maybe once a month to visit. The principal and the teachers really know that building, really know how it needs to do. And the parents that are there, they're the ones who really know how to get that school right.